We're gonna work out chest today. Gotta do some auditions, finish the job today. I keep saying I'm gonna finish this job, but it is always something. Have you ever had that? It's just, you know a job's right at the end, and for some reason you can see the finish line, but the finish line just keeps moving further and further and further and further back. That's where I'm at on this one roofing job that I've been waiting almost, it took 6 months to 7 months to get approved, and now it's taking almost another month, if not 2 months, to get finished. I got the majority of it done, the roof, and now it's just trying to get the interior and all that done. And holidays, I'll give some grace. Holidays, cold weather, threw everything off, I get it. But at this point, this job needs to get done. I'm not liking the lingering at this point. So I'm like that on projects too, like photography projects or stuff like that. Even movie projects. Oh, going back to something I did last Wednesday. I don't know if I talked about this already, but I got to have a meeting with that director that I work with in Texas. And again, he's a young guy. I gave it to him honest, and I wasn't beating him down for ego's sake. It was just more so to pay attention. And I think I gave some really good advice. I feel I gave some really good advice. A thing I learned from a manager in training, his name was Omar at the bank. He was from Jamaica. Very, very nice guy. But he told me, he said, the way I do things, he's like, if you're ugly, I'm gonna tell you you're ugly. If you're doing a bad job, I'm gonna tell you you're doing a bad job. But I won't tell you these things without having a solution or something to help you. I don't know how he would constitute that with telling someone they're ugly. I think he was just making an understanding point, and he was just passionate in the moment because I loved when he talked, because his Jamaican accent would come out, and he would be like, yeah, man, we would just go get the customers and we'd talk like this. And he was an incredible runner too. I used to ask him a lot of running information because he would run 9 miles just for the fun of it. Like, I was struggling just to do 5 and 3. He had been a runner all his life. Good man though. I wonder whatever happened to him sometimes. You ever wondered that about people? Whatever happened to them? Like the good ones. Probably not the right time to be doing that since I'm working out, because it takes away my focus. Because I'm not focused on lifting right now, I'm thinking about everything else. Whew. Man, I love this park. Today would be a good shooting day when it's nice and cloudy. Pardon my voice. I think I caught what my son has, or had. I hope not. I think I'll be fine. Buendiziamente. Let's go for another one. Here we go. Not straining, focus on form. I used to always hear bodybuilders or people I worked out with say, go to failure, go to failure. And I'm guessing that means failure in the form, now that I think about it. Because I saw these two bodybuilders talking about how once you start losing the form, you gotta stop, no matter how many reps you're at. So I wonder if there's a connection there. I don't know, go to failure. Because I always want to maintain form. Form is important. That's why I like working on gym rigs, because I have to stabilize so much more than with just conventional, like bench press and weights. So, but I want to get back into weightlifting. I miss working out with the weights. I just get a little sidetracked because when there's a lot of people there, I get a little overwhelmed. So I just pop in the headphones, do my thing, but I dislike when I have to wait to use certain machines or I like to make a workout area and go there all the time. That's why I like the racks, because I can do squats, I can do upper body, lower body, what have you, all within those 4 beams. Those 4 beams are like my home when I go work out. So, but today I get to make this my workout place. All right. I forgot that these are just hanging on the banisters. So if I go that way with them, like anything this way, they'll slip off and face plant, because those are fun. Those are always fun, right? I got a full day today, man. Oh, I'm happy about that. I'm trying to squeeze in some things, like workouts. Gotta squeeze in my workouts. But, just 10 to 15 minutes a day, just something, keep me fit. And then do more workouts when I get home, when the day's over. And, yeah. I gave myself Sunday as a day of rest, like no work, no reading books, I probably did internet. I think I was like, not even doom scrolling, but I was just on the internet, just doing nothing. I wasn't being very productive. And I enjoyed that. But it was frustrating, because part of my brain was like, we need to be doing things. And therefore, I had to tell myself many times, like, we're resting today. We're not doing anything today. We're gonna just be lazy. We're gonna be lazy today. We're gonna take naps. We're gonna recharge. We're gonna watch movies. We're gonna watch not so much, crappy TV or crappy videos. Watch something of interest, but I just focused on colors and composition and just looking around the world, not so much as a photographer. But I did do something creative. I had a photo shoot with a new model on Sunday, very talented Felicity. And it was our first time working together, so it really wasn't like a big time shoot. It was just like, hey, let's just get to know each other, just take some photos. Really didn't have a concept. But I could tell she was nervous. And I tried to set up things to where she could do just simple poses. I tried to do like a throne. I had like a throne chair that we had as a prop. I set out a rug and I tried to set up the lighting. But I was just trying to get her in her flow. And that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you'll work with models that are fairly new, which she's, not a professional model, but she has experience. And, but I've seen her previous work, and I was like, oh, she has a cool vibe. Let's try something like this dark, moody kind of vibe. So therefore I went with like reds, dark colors, blacks, just to see what we come up with. Had great conversation, great talk. I found out she's associated to someone I've known for 20 something years. It's crazy to say I've known people for over 20 years at this point. And she's related to them. Very awesome person too. I miss them greatly. But it was good talking. I got to ask some really good questions. Just making conversation. I love the conversation aspect of photography. When you're talking to a subject, model, what have you, and just kind of get them to get out of their head for a moment, just relax, get the body moving to kind of go through things, and then just see what you make. She saw photos she liked, and again, I may not post them, I don't know. I have 4 projects that I still need to post. I never got around to it. I'll get around to it. I've just been so busy. So I need to sit down, go back through, tag people, and just start popping out that stuff. Because I have some photo shoots coming up next week. Possibly got a real estate photography shoot this weekend. I might have 3 photography shoots this weekend. I'm just realizing that. Headshots, 2 headshots, and a real estate job. And then potentially a boudoir. I need to start shooting some video. I need to get on video. Ooh, all right. I don't know even how many I've done. I haven't kept a record of it. That's fine. I guess I'll do a burnout on this one. Just go till failure. Till I can't go no more. This one's usually the easier of all my workouts. Try to tighten my abs when I do this too. Oh man. I felt the 13 come on. I had to keep going. I love the feeling of my heart pounding so hard from workouts. I can always feel my body going into like this deep breathing just to slow down my heart rate, because I hear my heart going bam, 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 bam. And it means I'm getting to a threshold. I'm getting to a point that I'm starting to do something mentally and physically and emotionally with my workout. So I'm getting to that point of achievement. I do like to work out till I sweat. Lately I haven't been doing that though. You know? Lately I'll just do my workouts, get to a point to where I can feel I can't go any further. But I haven't gotten to the sweat part. And maybe I need to go back to CrossFit. CrossFit was good. I missed the sweating. I missed that wiping your brow, like yeah. I always say that when I would get a good workout in my head and go, yeah. And I really need to go kayaking. I just found out I could save my grass if I put my kayaks up on sawhorses. Yeah, that was a moment. I had a kayak on the ground for years, 2 of them, and I'd have to rotate them around the yard so they wouldn't kill my grass. But I'd always have these dead spots. And then I was always trying to like build a rack. I was like, I'm gonna build a wooden rack. I tried to put some hooks up to like hang one, but my neighbor was being kind of pushy about it. She didn't like it. And then I had a gift card, and I thought about it because I saw a guy put some on some sawhorses in his garage. I keep mine outside, which is probably not a good thing. So he said, no way, let me go buy some sawhorses because now I can just cut under the grass. It still grows and I don't have a big footprint. Yeah, growing up, the things that excite you when you get older. Some sawhorses just made my day. All right, last one. Keep the abs tight. All right. Whew. Well, thank y'all very much for joining me as always and listening to me. If you want me to talk about anything, as always, I'm happy to talk about that stuff. If I don't know about it, hey, I can always improvise and kind of get something. So y'all have a good one. Take care. Peace.